What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for strategy B with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So MSTR is looking bearish once again, almost 6% down today. Most likely it will be lower when it closes. I have to do this analysis early because I'm busy later in the day. But basically, historically, we saw a nice move up higher. This was the start of the second leg up, targeting 550, but it's failing. The bulls tried one attempt right here, immediately failed after that breakout, sold off, had a small bounce, and now we're seeing selling pressure once again. So who is stronger in the market? If you were to take a side, whose side would you be on right now? I would be on the bear side. Why? Because they look stronger. There's more red candles. The red candles are bigger than the green candles. We're not really seeing aggressive buying. We're seeing aggressive selling. Price is below the trend line, so I'm not going to be bullish until we can see a break of this downward sloping trend line. We have a measure move target in play at 323 as well. So measure move target in play at 323, downtrend line, price is below the EMA, a failure to reach a measure move target. We had a failed breakout, which can lead to a breakout on the opposite side of the range because this is just a range pattern. So everything is just stacked in favor of the bears. So right now it's not looking good. We are approaching support. So let's see if that can reverse price. But with a support level and everything stacked against it, that's not a good sign. Also, there was this trend line historically that was broken as well. It could have been adjusted, but typically even this trend line was broken as well. We just gapped down today and we're starting to trend down lower. So even if you did adjust it, it's just not looking good. You don't want to keep on adjusting it. That just means the trend is getting weaker and weaker. So overall, it just was not looking good, at least in the short term for MSTR. It keeps on being disappointing. I was expecting higher prices, but again, let's go back to the basics, right? Number one, MSTR and BTC do not trade one for one. It's just not designed to do that. MSTR carries more risk, as rule number 4 says. MSTR carries more risk than BTC. It's a company. They have regulation risk. They have shareholder risk. CEO risk. There's a bunch of risk associated with MSTR. They have preferreds. They have to pay the dividends too, or stop that, or whatever. So there's a lot more risk associated, but there's also a lot more reward than just holding BTC. Me personally, I hold a lot more BTC than MSTR just because of this. Yes, because BTC is what everyone wants. Even MSTR, what are they buying? They're buying Bitcoin. So why don't we just buy what they are buying, which is Bitcoin? So I always, again, not financial advice, but people close to me, myself, my family, I tell them, just buy Bitcoin. If you're a beginner and get a Bitcoin goal, hit the Bitcoin goal, and then go into MSTR. But me personally, I personally just recommend to myself and everyone I know, have more Bitcoin than MSTR because of things like this. It's going to be more of a lifesaver than holding MSTR. There are no certainties in the market. These are all just predictions. This is just what I believe can happen with what I see on the chart. I can read the chart wrong, so can someone else, and I could also read the chart right. But as right now, it looks like price is likely to go down, more likely to go down. Keyword is likely. We are approaching potential support. It's not considered support. It's considered potential support. We may just break right through the 360 level. It might not even it might just be imaginary, and the bears might just ignore it like it doesn't even exist. So it's potential support we're approaching. There's no guarantee we see a bounce there. There's no guarantee we go down lower either. So who knows what will happen? No one knows with certainty. I am making a prediction, but I'm not making a prediction with certainty, as no one knows what will happen in the market with certainty. We can predict, and I believe it's most likely it's going to go down lower. Don't be surprised to see 360. Don't be surprised to see probably 320s, possibly even lower from there if it doesn't reverse. And then also have a backup plan or exit plan. Before you enter a trade, you should always know where you're going to exit, even if it is at higher prices, like I was believing 4,000. But always have a plan B, right? Have multiple plans in place. Have an exit plan. Write it down so it's more definite. So you're not flip-flopping back and forth, because the market is designed to make you second guess yourself. It's absolutely designed to make you second guess yourself. If you're not sure what to do, then again, these are learning lessons. Okay, if I'm entering a trade, am I down 10%? Am I going to get out, or am I going to hold on till something happens? And it should be based on like something with analytical data, like technicals, or maybe, something financially about the company, or, something like that. It can't be based on your feeling or your emotion. So for example, this is definitely a technical weakness we're seeing on the chart. So that would be considered as someone's exit plan. Hey, like we didn't see a break above 420 after the second attempt. I'm going to get out. I don't care what happens. So, that could be someone's backup plan as well. Or you could be like, okay, I'll wait till this plays out. If it goes any much below than 320, we don't see a strong bounce, I'm out as well. So, I mean, what is your exit plan? Write it down. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin also not doing well either. Yes, it made a new all-time high, but I don't expect to see a huge red candle after a new all-time high and barely making a new all-time high, as you can see here. It barely, I don't think it even closed above this wick right here. So we did see a break of the first trend line, which is not a good sign. We're coming to the second one, but that's not a good sign either, because right now we saw one leg up right here. Let me go ahead and show you guys right now. This is all one large leg up, pull back first attempt higher, pull back second attempt. Usually the market will try 2 times. If it fails, it's going to likely to do the opposite. So we tried to go up twice already. Once failed, twice. It looks like it's failing, and we could see a strong reversal down. So Bitcoin is also down a significant amount. It's a lot of money, right? It's a multi-trillion-dollar commodity, and it's already down 4%. Most likely, it can continue down lower. So MSTR is going to most likely continue down lower as well. For the ratio, Bitcoin is still outperforming, surprisingly, MSTR. As you can see here, we hit the level of 320, which was prior resistance historically. This was Bitcoin's price divided by MSTR's price. Resistance here, fail breakout, resistance here. But we can continue trending up higher. So we have one massive leg up here, pull back. Second leg up would take it to the 430s, which would mean if Bitcoin just stayed right around 120, MSTR would be valued at like the 230s or something like that. So as right now, it's still bullish until proven otherwise. This was a potential reversal zone, but we're not really seeing that right now. We're seeing a little bit of rejection, but we need to see more rejection for MSTR to outperform BTC. As right now, we're not really seeing that. So BTC looking bearish, MSTR looking bearish. And again, sometimes the herd is right? If more people are fearful, that doesn't mean like it's automatically bullish, right? Because sometimes when a lot of people are bearish, it is bearish. It's not like, oh, everyone's bearish, well, time to be a contrarian. No, sometimes if the market is crashing, then it's right to be bearish. And I think price will go down lower. So all that for MSTR. I know a lot of people are upset. They're upset they bought the stock. They're upset at listening to other people. But always do your own analysis. Trust yourself. I don't trust anyone else's analysis other than mine. I learned this throughout the years. I trust it more than anyone. So if I believe it's going to go down lower and someone else thinks it's going to go up, I don't care, because this is my analysis. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. The blame is on myself. So always trust your own analysis. I definitely listen to a lot of people. I definitely listen to other financial channels, people who also do MSTR analysis. But if they see something I don't, then maybe I'll consider it. But always take it with a grain of salt. This is just for educational purposes. This is just for maybe you can learn something from it, and then base your own analysis from it, or maybe you see something else that I don't see. But again, always these are just for educational purposes, not trading advice. Obviously, trading is different. Trading, you need a setup. We're not getting any setups. Just because I believe it's going to go down doesn't mean you take a short. Why? Because we're approaching support. So that can reverse price up, but it's not likely we do that. But I'm just saying, like, trading is different than just predicting and analyzing what's going to happen on the chart. Trading is like waiting for a setup and then entering in the market. This is just believing what can most likely happen, and then yes, you could base a trade off of that. But as right now, it's not trading advice. So all that for MSTR on the daily and weekly charts. We'll see how this develops into the close. Most likely bearish. I don't expect it to do anything phenomenal, and I don't expect it to be bullish tomorrow either. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.